So in three, two, one. Hi Abhishek, and welcome to the Branded Content Marketing Association's Branded Content Day show and event. So Branded Content Marketing Association is the leader of branded content across the world. It's a leading association for branded content across the world. So I understand that you are one of the leaders in branded content and one of the people who use it, whose work is in branded content. So, what is your opinion about branded content? Let's start with that. What is your opinion about branded content in general?
Hi, Karanveer. First of all, thank you very much for conducting this with me and taking my inputs. Although there are so many more senior leaders who have been advocating and endorsing branded content, so it'll be nice to even hear their views and the other speakers. In my opinion, I have been doing branded content right from 2007 actually, but that point of time we never called it branded content. We called it advertiser funded properties where the advertiser would say that they would like to do a certain format or template of content which is very similar to the programming that the audience is used to. I think that's where it all germinated, and branded content got flourished because a lot of audiences started accepting that content and didn't realize that it is actually being led by a brand, and it was actually funded by the advertisers. But later on, obviously, audiences got smart and started consuming that content, because at the end of the day, that content was enriching. It is giving some information, whether you create branded content in business and finance, whether you want to create a branded content piece on insurance, or if you want to create branded content on just cricket, probably a sports brand can back that. Beautifully done by Nike and Red Bull, where they create some such fabulous content on sports. And Red Bull has nothing to do, as in the product has nothing to do uh, with sports. It's got sugar, but yet it advocates sports and high energy sporting activities, because that's what their drink and philosophy stands for. So I think if we look at all content creation in the same light and in the same funnel, I think the sky is the limit for branded content, because there's so much more you can do. And with so many portals available to us and platforms available to us, it's just crazy right now. In fact, uh, that whole definition of people having a goldfish attention is, I think people's attention span has gone lower than a goldfish now. There's so much content being bombarded at you. I think the way the I think the fun is when how you are able to stand out in branded content. I think that's what's going to define you. How do you stand out against the noise is what it's going to be all about. Because suddenly there's been so much information around branded content that everybody wants to do branded content, but everybody is doing similar stuff. How do you differentiate yourself? How do you differentiate your content? I think that's what's going to keep you in the front of things.
So, do you think do you have any particular, like we were talking about some examples before? So, where do you think India is going in branded content in a specific way? What has your experience been since you have been in branded content for so long?
I think the publishers are going to take a huge pie out of this, because at the end of the day, people consume news content or infotainment content. I think anybody who's able to classify that uh, content piece on a daily basis. I think websites who generate content, whether it's lifestyle portals, whether it's music portals, or whether it's news portals, whatever it is, if they are serving content to audiences on a daily basis, giving fresh content, I think that's where the opportunity lies, where advertisers can really create uh, very nice templates of storytelling. If I am a company who believes in SDG goals, and I believe in sustainability, there's so much I can do and build positive affinity towards my brand, because then the audiences will start looking at me being associated with activities like this and pushing for more SDG relevant stories, which bring positive stories, because anyway there's a lot of negative stories happening. So if you are able to show all the good case studies and show how India can achieve that clean air index, and how we can look at electronic vehicles being the next way of handling the pollution, I think those kind of conversations are only going to uplift your brand and bring positive association to your brand. So I think it's for the brands to see the opportunity and build the relevant conversations along with the publisher, knowing who their audience is. I think it's very important to know who your audience is and showing them this is what I can give you in partnership with the publisher.
Great. So I know Money Control is a finance site, and
Yeah.
it does a lot of obviously content. It's kind of business is to some extent content in some ways. Uh, what is your strategy of branded content for in your site?
Yeah, with Money Control, it's very straightforward because the audiences are mostly people who follow the stock markets, people who are interested in investing, people mostly are from the business and financial space. We recently did a virtual summit for one of our brands, which is American Express, and we created a CFO summit for them. So the American Express proposal was that create an ambience for us wherein we can mingle with the financial community and talk about digital payments and bring our conversation in front. And that's exactly what we did. We just finished it 2 days back, and we got a great response. We had some 2,000 plus registrations, and we had around 1,800 attendees, which is very heartening because we reached out to every person from the financial community and got some of the top CFOs from the country to come and give their points of view. And we also had Anurag Thakur, who's the Minister of State for Finance, to give a keynote. He couldn't come live, but he was able to record his message from J&K because he's busy with the BJP elections there. And we also reached out to Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Hardeep S. Puri, because he's also looking at industry and commerce as well as civil aviation and urban and housing. So it immediately fell in place because American Express also goes after business and executives who like travel. So that really worked out very well for us. So in this way, we were able to build fresh content for the community who want to consume financial news and want to know what is it for the CFOs and how the financial community can benefit for this. We also created a survey where we reached out to several CFOs and asked them what are their pain points and where do you think what are the next steps required to get out of this pandemic created situation. And we created insights out of that. Obviously, ENY was our partner, and we created that piece for them, and we created a PDF as well as a survey video. So all in all, it was a very successful event. So this is one example of what we do on Money Control. There's a lot of articles that also get generated wherein brands can talk about a product launch. If Samsung wants to say, I've launched a new phone, it's not about just taking their PR copy and just copy pasting it. We ask them, for who are you targeting? What is the price range of consumers that you want to go after? What is that specific feature which an iPhone may not have, which you are having? That's how we structure the content in such a way that when somebody reads that article on Samsung, will be curious enough at least to know more that can the phone offer and what can they even buy it and if there's any discount available. So that is a job of a publisher to create curiosity towards a brand's product so that there is some kind of a next step that a consumer does after reading this article. At least there's some positive affinity towards the brand as well. That is pretty much the purpose that we serve on Money Control, where we try and bring financial and gadgets kind of products closer to audiences because everybody's consuming content on their phone. So obviously such kind of advertisers see Money Control as a relevant platform.
Well, great. Thank you so much, Abhishek. This is the BCMA's Branded Content Marketing Association's branded content day event. So it's great to have your views on it. And thank you for taking the time, and thank you for being here on our conversation.
Thank you for inviting me, and I wish you all the best.